Hi, this is a demo to show you how to import data from Excel into Monday.com. So the scenario we have is that we have a daily export from an external system such as SAP, and it saves the Excel spreadsheet in a particular place here. And if we have a look at that, we can see that we've got name, so this is the item name here, and then we have a bunch of other columns which have an exact match naming to the columns that we have within Monday.com. So you can see things like executive summary, anticipated outcomes, approved budget, variety of different things. So you could run this either on a button click or on like an everyday do something. So if we go into our automation center and look for Microsoft 365, we can look at when a button's clicked in SharePoint site, read an Excel file. So we can select the button, and this is we're going to use one that's called import from Excel. So we're going to look for a SharePoint site, and we're going to choose the Monday site, and the file has SAP written in it. And we're going to save it under the group name new requests. And if the item name is found in the board, we can either add a new item or update the item. So in this case, we're going to update the item. It's matching between this name here and the item name within Monday.com. So now, if we press this button, it fires up the automation. And what we're going to expect is to see 9 items. The first one is already in, so we expect that to not be added. So we can now see over here, project ZAA, project ZAB, ZAC, ZAD, and so forth. We've got some other automation, so some of them, because they have a request status under consideration, approved, rejected, and approved, they are automatically moved into different groups. So that's nice. Now, an interesting thing about the way that we've got this configured at the moment is that if the data in here changes, we can rerun it and it will update the data from here. So what we're going to do is, this field's not included, but this field is just a version of that. So I'm going to say that our approved budget has just doubled, and that's just doubled for every single thing in here. So we're saving that, but importantly, I'm closing this to make sure that SharePoint knows that it has been updated. So now, what we should see is when I press the button, these numbers should double. So import, and let's see, this number here should double. So that's gone to 200,000, and this is going to start working its way in and updating all the numbers there. And that's that. It's a really nice way to keep your data in sync with external systems by repeatedly importing the data and updating the items.